In this part 3 video, I'm going to explain how to easily model this teapot. I have actually made two videos, part 1 and part 2. In that, I have explained about how to create a teacup, materials and light setup. Those links are provided in the description. Check it. Now we can start. First, I will go into orthographic view. Then I will delete that cube. I'm going to bring this reference image so we can easily work with. In the object data properties, I'm going to just change the option depth from back to default. In add menu, mesh, circle, I will just scale it down and then I will bring it here. We are going to just take this image as a reference, that's all. Then in edit mode, I will just scale it slightly, press EZ and I will bring it up. Now I have to tell you something, we can't exactly 3D model this teapot based on the reference images. Teapot reference image is not in a front view. As you see, this teapot is not in a front view, right? We can't see a single side, it is slightly rotated. So we can take this as an example and we can model it, that's all. In object data properties, if you need, you can just reduce the opacity value. I think I'm going to leave it as a 0.750. Then in edit mode, is that wireframe mode. I will extrude it and then scale it down. Once again extrude it, scale it down. Finally, I will extrude it and scale it down and select these edges, extrude it down. I think up to this much will be fine. We have some extrusion, right? So first we have to press E to extrude it, right click to place it there, then press S to scale it slightly. I think this much is enough. Now press E to extrude and then press Z to extrude those vertex in Z direction. Once again I will extrude it and then I will slightly scale it. I think this much is fine and then I will extrude it. Then press 7 to go into top view, extrude it and perfectly slide in this line, I mean in here. After scaling this, once again extrude it down and then extrude it and press S to scale it inside. In top view, once again extrude it and then scale it like this. Now in object view, I mean solid mode, just press GZ to bring it down. Now you can just press F to fill or you can grid fill, but for now I think I'm going to just press F because if I use grid fill option it will increase the polygons count, and I think for me now just fill option is better. Then I will select these vertex and then in orthographic view I will extrude it and move it up and slightly scale it, then extrude it. Now I will press Shift D to duplicate, right click to place it there, press GZ to slightly move it up. Now extrude it up and then extrude it, scale it, GZ to move it up. Once again extrude it, move it up and then scale it. I think I will move it up slightly and then scale it down. Once again I will extrude it, scale it, extrude it finally and then scale it. Now I will press E and then just scale it down like this. Then I'm going to move my reference image like this, and I think I have to slightly move it further here. Now in edit mode, just extrude it up. Now extrude it and then slightly scale it, then extrude it. Now extrude it and then scale it, extrude it, scale it, finally extrude it and scale it. I think I have to move my reference images here. Yeah, now it looks fine. Scale it down slightly. I will extrude it, slightly scale it down, extrude it, scale it down, finally extrude it and then scale it down. I think I can simply press F to fill it. Now in edge selection I will add, I think 3 loop cuts will be good. Then press Ctrl B to bevel. Now hold Alt and press E, extrude face along normals. Now go to select loops, select boundary loops. It will select those selected faces, boundary loops only. Now hold Alt and Shift every sharp edges that I'm selecting here. Then I think, yeah, I have to select this one and this one and this one and this one, and here also I have to select this. I think I'm saying the same word repeatedly here, and I think here. I think that's all. I have selected every sharp edges that I need to bevel. I think I can select this one also. Now just press Ctrl B to bevel, and then in the pop-up menu, segments 2, shape 1, disable the loop slide. Now hold Ctrl and press 3 to add subdivision modifier. See, that's all. But I think I have done a small mistake. In edit mode, wireframe mode, I will select these. Now just press S to scale it like this. And in here, I'm going to add a one loop cut here and another one loop cut here. I think I have some extra vertex here. I can easily see that. I don't know how, but I have messed up. So select everything M, merge by distance. Now it looks completely fine. Now we have to create this, I don't know what it is called, handle or something like that. So it is started here, right? So press 3 in numpad to side view. Then in edit mode, I will just select this space. Then go to front orthographic view. Z wireframe mode. Shift D to duplicate, right click to place it there. Now press P, click selection to make it as a separate object. Now select the teapot, right click, set origin, origin to geometry. Then hold Shift and S, cursor to the selection. The reason we are doing is this because I need this separate object origin should be in the same point of the teapot origin. So that's why I am doing this. Now select the new separate object, right click, set origin, origin to 3D cursor. Now I can easily add a mirror modifier and I will bring it up. See, now it looks completely fine. I can just 3D model one side, it will mirror it on the other side. Now I can just extrude it like this, here and here, extrude it, extrude here, and finally here. Now select everything, then press Alt T, extrude face along normals. I will extrude it in this way. Then I can add it to look at. Now it looks perfectly fine. We have this something black object, right? So for that, first I will go into add menu, mesh, circle. I think I'm going to reduce the vertex up to 16. Then in edit mode, I will just move it up and then scale it down. Then RY 90, I will rotate it. Press GZ, move it down and then scale it, slightly move it down. Now I can press EX to extrude it, slightly scale it down and then extrude it, scale it down and then extrude it, scale it up. Now just place your mouse on in this object, press L to select this object and then press GZ to move it up. That's all. I can select this object, hold control, press J. The subdivision modifier and the mirror modifier is added to this object also. Then I will select these edges and then just press Ctrl B to bevel. Okay, and finally we have something here, round object, right? For that press Shift A, mesh and then bring the circle. I think I can reduce the vertex up to 12, something like that. Then scale it down and then move it up. I will move it here. Now press RY 90 to rotate it, scale it down and then move it inside. GY, slightly move it here. Now in edit mode, just extrude it. Press F to fill, Ctrl B to bevel. Now select everything, just scale it up. And GZ, slightly I will move it down and scale it up. Now select this object and this object, Ctrl J to combine into a single object. At the same time, it will add the mirror modifier and subdivision modifier, but I think it is not in the center, right? So in right orthographic view, I will select this and then press GY to move it in a center. Yep, I think it looks completely fine. Now just right click, shades me. Now we have to create this part. For that, first in add menu, mesh, I'm going to bring the circle. I think I have using the circle mesh only. In here, I will increase the vertex up to 32. I mean the default value. Press RY 90 to rotate it, scale it down and then move it here. I think, yeah, here, just scale it up to here will be fine. Now add modifier, deform, just bring the shrink wrap modifier. Now I will select this eye drop and select this object. As you see, now my circle object is just placed right above the object. Then just scale it slightly. If you scale it up so much, then it will get collapsed like this. So don't scale it up so much. I think I'm going to bring it here and slightly scale it down. Now I can just apply this modifier, press only numpad. I think I have to slightly extrude it, then extrude and scale it, then extrude it and scale it down, and once again I have to do that, right? Okay, first I'm going to just extrude it slightly. I think yeah, this much is fine. Then extrude it and then I will scale it. Oops, I think it is going inside. Then I will hold control and press plus to increase the selection, GX to move it here. I think yeah, this looks fine. Once again extrude it, press GX to move it in x-axis, press GX to move it in x-axis, then scale it down. So just extrude it and then scale it. Now I'm going to place my reference image. I think here will be good. Now select this object. In edit mode, I will just press E and then extrude it. Now press SX0 to flat it. I can move it slightly down, then extrude it and then hold Control and right click here. It will extrude it like this, or you can do one another thing. Just duplicate this or 90 to rotate it. You can just rotate it like this and then move it here and then just scale it down and adjust it slightly to the reference image. I think, like I said before, it is not a perfect reference image. We are just trying to model it using this as a reference image. That's all. Now hold Alt and Shift, select this, hold Control and press E, bridge edge loops. Now I can just increase the number of loop cuts. That's all. And then select this, extrude it, scale it down, extrude it, scale it down. I think first I will move my reference image slightly in y-axis like this. Then once again in orthographic view and then extrude it, lightly press R to rotate it and then extrude it. Press S, X0 to flat it like this. They have created a small design here, right? So likewise, I'm going to select these vertex, press GX to move it slightly inside. I think this will be perfectly fine. Or even further I can move it. Now I will select these vertex, slightly I will move it here. Now select everything, hold Alt and press E, extrude face along normals. Now select these two sharp edges, these two sharp edges, Control B to bevel. And then first I will select this object and then hold Shift and press H. It will just hide the unselected object. Then in inside also we have to bevel, so that's why I have just made other object to hide. Then select this one, and I'm not going to bevel this edge. Now just press Ctrl B to bevel it. Hold Alt and press H. It will unhide the every hidden object. I think I have to move it slightly in x-axis. Already this object is selected. Hold Shift and select this one, and then press Ctrl J. Right click, shade smooth. Successfully we have completed it. If you ever thought you have to join this object to this object, then first you have to check the both object has first modifier or not. If not, then so simple. If the both object has a modifier, then you have to check the both object has the same modifier or different modifier. If any object has different modifier, then there is two way you can do that. First you have to apply the every modifier on the both object. For in this object I have just a subdivision modifier, but in this object I have both mirror and subdivision modifier. For now I am going to just apply the mirror modifier. Now if you see, in both object I have the same modifier. So I'm selecting this both object. If you see, in both object I have the same modifier, so I will select this both object, hold Ctrl and press J. Now I will increase the render also 3. Then I can just move it up here and then bring a plane, just scale it and move it down here like this. Okay, in the reference images we have a teacup. I think now you have know what we are going to do. We are not going to model it. Already we have modeled that object, so we are going to just bring that object, that's all. For that, go to File and then Append. Then go to the folder where you have saved that Blender file. Inside the Blender file, Object. I think this is my teacup. I will just double click to bring it. That's all. Now I have it. But I think I didn't have the spoon, right? But having spoon is a good idea. So I will just scale it down and then I will move it here. If you see, I have to place this object right above this plane, but sometimes it will go inside like this, right? So for that, just enable the snap option and change the option to paste. By selecting this object, if I press G, I can grab it. Now if you see, I have an orange color, right? So that means it is snapping to the face. So I think I will place it here and then I can slightly scale it. I can once again snap it, and likewise like this teapot, press G and then move it here. In top view, I can scale it like this and move it here, and I will duplicate it because in that reference image there are two teacups. That's why I will rotate it here like this. In this part 3 video, I'm not going to add any material or light setup. I'm going to just use the same material to this object, but one thing I'm going to change is the color. I will show in the shader editor. See, for this object the color is black, right? But for the teapot, I think it is like a little bit golden color. You can just add the same material and just change the color. So take this as a small test. So you can add materials you need and just add wood material or something you like that. For example, you can add the wood material for this line and then add the light setup. Just take this as your test. Just add some material. You can add different materials also. It is not compulsory you have to add the same material, and for the plane you can add any wood material you need. and add light setup how you want. That's all for this part 3 video. I hope you will create your own material and perfectly add the light setup. Like I said before, in part 1 and part 2 videos I have explained about the light setup. So just try to do that by yourself. Even if you finish it, just send that render image in the Discord page so I can see how perfectly you have done.